Our next speaker is CassandraCeanOwens. CassandraCeanOwens is a dynamic consultant and speaker with over 2 decades of interdisciplinary expertise as a lawyer, nurse, and organizational development leader. Known as the Chief Compassion Officer, Cassandra's unique leadership philosophy centers on a character development, resilience, and transformation. Her transformational journey from prison to prosperity brings a unique perspective to her work and a deep understanding for how all of us can overcome the challenges we face. She empowers organizational leaders by sharing insights and actionable strategies to thrive from adversity to advocacy. Folks, CassandraCeanOwens.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. As association executives, I know you face challenges every day. From balancing member engagement, to managing teams, to meeting organizational deadlines. But have you ever faced a challenge so overwhelming that it felt like a complete stop? For me, it was standing in a courtroom faced with a federal prison sentence while 4.5 months pregnant. But over time, I discovered that stop was a beginning. It was a spark that started a transformational journey that would redefine me and give me newfound purpose and direction. My purpose here today is to help you find more ways to change the adversities that you face, whether now, in the future, whether professionally or personally, into opportunities for growth. Are you ready? Good, because I don't think I am, so. Let's make sure we're all ready. I'm going to tell myself I am ready. And if you're ready with me, I'm going to allow you all to say I'm ready together, okay? I am ready.
I am ready.
Okay, I don't think I heard everyone in the room. Or maybe I just didn't hear myself. I am ready.
I am ready.
Good. Because there is nothing too small or too life-altering not to become an opportunity for growth. Case in chief, when I entered Danbury Federal Prison, I left behind my husband, my ailing father, and my ailing mother, and my 13-month-old daughter, who just began walking properly. But one day, over a year in prison, still trying to figure it all out, I took a step and I started a Bible study. That act, that small step, created a movement in prison, a Bible study. It allowed women to come together and break free of the pains of prison and to use their adversities as a catalyst for change. Now, you as association executives, how can you help your team embrace their adversities as a catalyst for change? I also learned adversity is not meant to be just endured. It's meant to also advocate. When I left prison, I joined Reform Alliance. How many people heard of Reform Alliance before today? So Reform Alliance is a powerful organization that was created by Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Michael Rubin, Clara Woodside, Van Jones, and others. And we have some exceptional CEOs like Jessica Jackson and Robert Brooks. Today at Reform Alliance, I have the pleasure of directing their Advocacy Institute, where I create curriculums and classes to help people, anyone who wants to amplify their voices and drive legislative change. For you all, you great leaders in the audience, the lesson is clear. Once you have transformed your adversity, it is our responsibility, yes, your responsibility, to advocate, to not just endure these adversities, but to use these adversities to create a lasting impact, a change. I hear somebody in back of the room asking me, how do we do that? Well, that's why I'm here. First tool I'll share with you is storytelling as a connector. Then creating a strong community is the second tool. And the last tool, one of my favorites, is mentorship versus management. Everyone in your association can help out with tool number one. All of your members have stories. Use those stories to build a sense of belonging and purpose. Like Alcoholics Anonymous, people use their stories, their lessons to help one another out. Use those stories to show and inspire others and also to humanize your work. Second, creating a strong community. Annual events are great, but they do not create strong communities. You know when strong communities are built? Between the moments. As leaders, create a time where your organization could connect beyond the conferences, like online forums, a local meetup, or a recurring Zoom. These things will help make sure the connections that are built at these annual events, that they don't fizzle out, but they flourish. Next, mentorship versus management. People do not want to be managed. They want to be mentored. Jay-Z actually said it best. He said, people want to be mentored, not just managed. And I'm reminded of John Wooden. John Wooden was a legendary coach, and he helped shape some of the greatest athletes, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He didn't just train his athletes, he mentored them. And because of his mentorship, what he taught them transcended the courts. He taught them things, little things, like how to put on their socks so they wouldn't get blisters. This showed that he had a particular detail, a particular ability to keep in mind small details. And this allowed his people to feel that they cared. Mentorship flourishes loyalty, trust, impacting relationships and friendships. So, these tools that I shared with you, they're just not tools. They're just not concepts. They're rooted in real experiences. When I was incarcerated, my tragedies, although they were bad, they got worse. These tools helped me. Before my second year in prison, I lost my father. 3 months later, I lost my mother. These tools helped me reframe my pain into purpose. And I believe it can do the same for you. So, in this short time we had together, I was vulnerable with you. Will you be vulnerable with me now? Thank you. I know you can all stand. So I invite you all to stand up. I don't care who's behind you or who's in front of you, but I just want you to shake loose. I just want you, if you're ready to go back to your associations and bring some change, let me hear you say, I am ready.
I am ready.
All right, this time I need you to say it with confidence because your team is depending on you. Their life depends on you being ready. So let me hear it one more time like you really mean it.
I am ready.
Well, thank you for being ready with me today.